Hello. We have a pretty problem here, brought to you by my friend Juan. This is an Excel spreadsheet that's being used by a company that has managers who do projects. You can see here, some managers have one project, some managers have more than one project. And each project has a budget. And each project over the course of time has expenses during the month. And here, this column sums up the expenses in this line. This data is laid out as a report, but it's laid out in a way that makes it very difficult to simply load it into Power BI and transform it into something that you can make a similar report on in Power BI. So our solution was to transform the data back into its basic form, which is a simple table that says for this project and this manager, this amount was spent on this date. Once we loaded this table into Power BI, it proved to be possible, and a budget table. So here we have the budget for project for the manager. There is no month because the budget is for the whole year. Once we loaded these two tables, the budget and the expense, into Power BI, it proved to be possible to recreate in Power BI something like this report, doing no DAX code whatsoever. The native capacity of the Power BI visuals was all we needed. Let's go over and look at it in Power BI. So here we have the manager and their projects and their expenses and their budget. And because this is a Power BI graphic, it rolls them up for us and we get totals. Here we have the projects and the months and our amounts distributed by the month in which they were spent. As I said, none of this requires any DAX measures at all. All the work is being done by the visuals. We have here the budget we entered, the expenses we entered, and a table we created in Power Query, which combines the amount of the budget and the expenses, and the ever-present date table. Let's go into Power Query and look at our combined table. So this table links on the project and pulls in the budget amount for each project. It was surprising to me that no DAX programming was needed to reproduce the reports. But it just goes to show that if you work out your data model first and you have a good data model, you cut drastically the amount of programming and manipulation that you have to do to get your data into your reports. Thank you.